from Startup Open CBS. Alex?
Yes, hello, that's me. So I'll try to share my screen, and once you can see my screen, I will start.
Sure.
Is all working now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, great.
Good luck.
So, thank you very much. So just to explain, a few years ago, I had the chance to work for a microfinance institution in Afghanistan where 85% of people are unbanked. Our mission was to serve the less privileged by giving them access to basic financial services. And we are looking for a software, a system to run our operations, what we call a core banking system. And at that time, we could either use Excel or use very complex systems that were not suitable for us. So that's how we had the idea to start OpenCBS, because financial institutions rely on IT systems that are often very expensive, complex, too complex, and also very restrictive. They are not adaptive to the needs of employees or also to the demands of clients. So we have launched products that are agile enough to serve customers in the way they want. Our first product, our main product, is a cloud-based core banking system, which is based around the needs of the people and makes banking simple for all financial institutions. You can launch a product in minutes, for instance, also apply new KYC fields if the regulations changes, or you can also get a 360-degree view of your client. But for those who cannot change their core banking system, which is a bit like the engine of the bank, we also have developed solutions that digitize specific processes. For instance, customer onboarding, loan appraisal, and of course, you can reduce the turnaround time of your clients from a few days to sometimes a few minutes. So thanks to OpenCBS, financial institutions can bring down their costs, managers get real-time business intelligence, customer-facing employees can sell more easily as well, and ultimately clients are happier. For the IT management, it's also a very compelling proposition because thanks to our infrastructure-like solutions, they can go live within weeks, and they can also interface with third-party systems very easily thanks to our open APIs. But once we had developed a system for microfinance, which is a very intensive industry, it's like usually high volumes, small loan amounts, but high volumes, often operating in difficult environments. We realized that with reasonable adaptations, we could also adapt our products for other markets, for fintech, for instance, digital lenders or mobile wallet companies, or also even for the lower end of the banking market. And in fact, maybe for instance, smaller banks in developing countries, and we did sign clients in those new areas. So this really opens a new market for us because the market for microfinance, you see, is $200 million per year, but fintech is $2 billion already and growing very fast. And if you look at the banking market, it's already 40 billion. Also, more interestingly, this market is 25% SaaS today. In 2025, it will be 60% SaaS. So it's really an opportunity for us to move a little bit up market. Today, we really have a proven business model. We have 15 live clients. We have impacted the lives of 400,000 entrepreneurs, and we've generated $800,000 of revenues. We make money by charging an initial customization fee and a yearly SaaS fee based on volume. And you can see our clients are pretty much everywhere in the world. It shows there is good demand. Our team is remixing experience from the banking and microfinance industry and the IT industry. So we are really good at translating the needs of clients into working products. So we really want to grow faster. So we are raising money for three purposes: product development, credibility expenses, which are necessary due to the upscaling strategy, and finally marketing and sales. Thank you very much. And I'll write my email address in the chat.
Thank you, Alex. Great pitch. I stopped sharing your screen.
Yes.
And we switch to the Q&A session. Who have questions?
Hi, Alex. This is Gaurav from Arete Ventures. Hi, Alex. I have a question. So your competitors, right? Mambu, Leverage, Musoni, and many other on this similar platform, they either have very good revenues from 18 to 50 million, which you probably know, per year. And in some cases, they also have the venture backing, right? Having raised 15, 20 to, I think Musoni has gone up to $600-700 million, if I'm not mistaken, right? What is your competitive strategy or a growth strategy? Why would customers prefer your platform? Is there a particular market you're targeting which is not taken over or penetrated by your competitors, or are you trying to go global at the expense of a larger investment?
So many questions in one, right? Yes, so in terms of how we work, partly we differentiate ourselves from the very simple interface and from also being able to accompany our clients. We have basically our main office in Kyrgyzstan, which means we are very low cost to also accompany our clients through project management all during the life of the project, but also we are trying to have a cloud agnostic approach, which others don't always have, meaning that we have tools today which we didn't have 5 years ago, which allow us to work in a cloud agnostic approach with different cloud providers in different countries, which allow us to work around the regulations, because sometimes we are not completely allowed to have, for instance, a cloud data at Amazon Web Services if it's in another continent or whatever, so we can adapt to the regulations thanks to this. So finally, in terms of strategy, yes, we are looking mostly at the markets of Africa and Southeast Asia in terms of growth right now. This is where we are ready. And later on, maybe Europe and Americas, etc. But right now, the demand and the markets for us, considering where we are in our track record, is basically South Africa, the Middle East a little bit, and Southeast Asia.
Next, one last question. Where are your current clients based out from? You mentioned you already have 800,000 in revenues with quite a bit of clients. Which regions or countries are they currently in?
Yeah, there was a map which I went very quickly on. It's basically Africa, it's the Middle East, like Jordan, it's Southeast Asia, Myanmar, Thailand. It's also Europe. We have one client in Switzerland, and we also have some clients in the Caribbean. So you see the market is quite large because the clients are everywhere, and mostly they came through our website.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other questions, guys?
Yes, I have a question. You've also mentioned you have clients all across the world, which is a bit strange usually. I mean, in terms of if you usually focus on one area, you have the clients there. How you want to get clients in Southeast Asia? Because I mean, I've been working in Southeast Asia for more than 12 years. It's impossible basically to get to B2B clients unless you have an office specifically in this country.
It's
right.
Exactly one of the purposes of the fundraising. Right now, we don't have the financial means to have an office in any country. So, but one of the purposes of the fundraising is to have very low-cost local offices in some key markets to acquire clients for pre-sales, but also to provide support in local language, which is something we cannot do right now. Right now, our support is in Russian and English only. So yes, it's part of the plan.
Okay.
Thank you. Time is over. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Thank you.